We are good to go. Yes, you can start.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, Johnson's baby. No, Shah Rukh Khan. Kavya, you're getting it there. Yes, it is Shah Rukh Khan. Yes. Johnson's
Good
baby.
one, Kavya.
No,
Okay,
Shah Rukh
this
Khan.
should be
Kavya, you're
definitely
getting
easy
it
for
there.
all of you.
Yes,
Come on.
it is
I
Shah
want
Rukh Khan.
everyone to answer.
Yes.
Very easy. You should have seen this somewhere.
Johnson's
Good
baby.
one, Kavya.
No,
Okay,
Shah Rukh
this should
Khan.
be
Kavya, you're
definitely
getting
easy
it
for
there.
all of you.
Yes,
Come on.
it is
I
Shah
want
Rukh Khan.
everyone to answer.
Yes.
Very easy. You should have seen this
Billy
somewhere.
Johnson's
Good
baby.
one, Kavya. Okay,
Shah Rukh
this should
Khan.
be
Kavya, you're getting it
anyone
there.
else
Yes, it
wants
is
to
Shah
go?
Rukh Khan. Yes.
Very easy. You should have seen this
Billy
somewhere.
Johnson's
Good
baby.
one, Kavya. Justin Bieber.
Shah Rukh
This should
Khan.
be
Kavya, you're
no.
getting it
Anyone
there.
else
Yes, it
wants
is
to
Shah
go?
Rukh
Kevin.
Khan. Yes.
No, Kshitij, sorry.
Billy Johnson's
Good
baby.
one. No.
Justin Bieber.
What
Shah
is
Rukh
random
Khan.
names
Kavya,
coming up?
you're getting it
Anyone
there.
else
Yes, it is Shah
wants
Rukh
to go?
Khan. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Billy
The
Johnson's
answer is
baby.
Bill Gates.
Justin Bieber.
What
Shah
is
Rukh
random
Khan.
names
Kavya,
coming up?
you're
Krishna,
getting it
was that a
there.
pet name
Yes,
that
it
you
is
called
Shah
Billy
Rukh
Boy?
Khan.
Okay, you mean it's Bill
The
Gates?
answer is Justin
What
Bieber.
is
Shah
random
Rukh
names? Good.
Khan.
That's Bill Gates for you now. This should be really easy.
So, okay, whoever saw that name. I mean, whoever saw the picture.
APJ Abdul Kalam.
Yes, Rohit, you are right. It's APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay,
I saw it.
you saw it. Very sharp. Okay, thank you. Thank you for um, answering. Now, let's move on to the next picture. Guess who this person is? Okay, there's so much silence. Who's this kid? Indian citizen. Oh my God. Krishna. Yes, yes, definitely he's an Indian citizen. Any other answers? A student. Okay. What else? Schoolboy. Okay. Going in circles. Sundar picture. No, Gautam. School child. Okay, Abdul Kalam. No, we just finished with Abdul Kalam, Anushka. Okay, fine. So this is one of our UNI kids. Why this little kid's picture here is like we saw a series of great legends, right? We saw so many role models. They are the last five pictures are role models in different fields, right? Take Bill Gates, Rajnikant, Shahrukh, APJ Abdul Kalam. They come from different fields, but they inspire us in different ways, right? They are our role models. So one common thing is they all had teachers, like their mothers or school or tuition teachers, because of which they are what they are today, right? So I want to start off by saying that it is your chance to become a role model for kids like him, right? uh, to to tutor them, to teach them, to get them better as a person, to help them achieve their dreams. And this is your chance, and that's what UNI does. So I want to start off with this fact, that says 9 out of every 10 kids in government schools drop out before their 10th grade. Having said, this stats is real, and this is what is happening in India because of a lot of reasons. Poverty, kids are not able to go to school because the parents cannot financially support them, and because of which they are pushed into child labor, and they have to move into uh, working so that they can help their family members, and many other reasons why they can't go to government schools. With starting off with this fact, uh, the, if you see the knowledge of English or kids learning English in this government schools is very less, right? I started off telling that hey, 9 out of 10 kids drop out. But again, in government schools, are they learning English is a big question mark, right? The quality of education in most of the government schools have reduced because of a lot of reasons. Before was finance, and then no quality teachers, and kids are not able to go for tuitions, take extra help. Now, adding on to all this, there is COVID. Because of COVID, kids don't have technology and all, a lot of reasons, right? So in the further few more information, I'm going to talk also supporting with some facts that I have collected. So out of 74% of sixth grade students in government schools, they cannot even read a paragraph from a English textbook. This is the quality of education right now it is in India, right? Now, like I told you, because of COVID, kids are not able to attend classes online because they don't have access to mobile phones or Wi-Fi or internet, because they don't have that amount of money, or the parents don't have such kind of income. I'm sure you would have read in news a lot of articles on how kids have dropped out because they don't have phone or network in their place of existence, right? So according to the statistics of last year, 83% of the population has no access to online learning resources. Then just imagine, it's not 9 out of 10, there are more than that. The ratio has increased. The number of kids dropping out school has increased massively. That is double than what it was in the regular years, right? Um, Now, what happens when the kids drop out? There are very few number of kids who are first generation learners. So all of the kids who come under the low poverty line are first generation learners. That means they don't have the parent support to teach them, or they don't have a tuition, they can't access to tuition. So they're all first generation learners, and the learning happens only in school. So and they lack role models because they don't have any family support, or even from school the teacher is teaching only so this is the imbalance that is there in the society. Having said all of these reasons, I would want to explain with a little example of what it is. So uh, if a person has no English communication skills, he can maximum get a job in a small grocery shop or a fruit shop, and he can earn, for example, of 5,000. But if the same person is able to speak a little bit of English, has a little bit of knowledge in maths, or is little bit able to have a logical reason that he can do, then that person can get a job in a better shop, maybe in a mall or in a showroom, and there is an increase in the income, because the basic thing of, hey, how are you, what is that you require, the basic English, if the person knows, then there is an upgrade in their income and upgrade even in the work that they are doing, because of which they can earn better, right? So what does UNI do is, UNI is trying to bridge this gap and try to help all these kids who are not able to get extra help, or kids who are in government schools, shelter homes, who need help in studying English. And we also help kids, for example, ninth and 10th. We help them on boards, 11th and 12th, also for boards exams. So helping to bridge the gap so that we can give quality of education and kids can move from 10th more forward, and also increase their communication skills. Now, coming to the third part, access to the technology, we also try to provide laptops and mobile phones to the shelter homes. We try to connect Wi-Fi so that the kids have the access to their school and also UNI classes. Uh, now, we believe that every year of schooling in a child's future can increase about 10%, believing that kid learning English or getting better scores in maths and helping them can really, really help them in future. At least if they can successfully finish their schooling to the maximum, they can have a better income in future, right? So the main important thing is being their role models. You joining as a volunteer or a leader, you are going to be role models, just not to one or two kids, but 30 plus kids in each center, right? The kid is going to learn from you how to behave, how to teach, how to learn, and how to get better at all their subjects. The great place to be is being a role model to a kid. That's what we do at UNI. Now, I'm quickly going to run through the impact that we have created in our UNI Teach program. So there's 72% average performance of students in our remote learning. So after COVID hit, we moved completely online and we are teaching kids online. Now, we just don't teach English or other subjects, but we also believe in holistic teaching, that is holistic development of kids, where we have external interventions, life skill activities, and all of those. So we have conducted almost 3,788 hours of holistic teaching that's given to the kids. And we also make sure that mental health of the kids is very, very important. So we try to have group or individual counseling sessions that is being provided to kids. So there have been 306 plus counseling sessions that has happened across India. Now, UNI this year is in 35 different cities. It's actually in a hybrid model. Cities where centers which allow us to do offline classes, we do offline classes, but most of our classes are online. So, yes. Now, before moving ahead, I quickly want to tell you how UNI came into existence in Trichy. The main reason is definitely your college. So it's your seniors. I think they are your alumni right now. So all of them are working. So four of them came together and they decided why not start UNI in Trichy. So inside your campus, that is NIT campus, there's a government school. It's called REC Middle School. You can see the picture here. So four people joined together. They called a few more people and they started UNI Center. And it was very difficult having said you people have a busy schedule, but still this 20 plus volunteers and 5 plus leaders joined together and ran successfully of 6 months of classes, right? So the structure is every week 2.5 hours you have to give, but not all volunteers could come at the same day at the same time. So they ran like Monday to Friday, every day they ran classes, but different bunch of volunteers came on different days depending on the schedule and the timetable of the classes. And that's how Trichy became very successful. So starting off with 25 kids after 2 years of struggle, it was a struggle because of the college schedule and the kids wanting to leave home early after classes. So with a lot of struggle, the 5 people decided, okay, fine, we'll do 5 days of class, and they successfully finished 6 months. And they were really excited to go for the next year. But what happened? Pandemic happened. The school closed, the college closed, and we were left with no center. And that's when the leaders decided we'll go online. And we got an online center and we started supporting 30 kids. UNI Trichy was about to close, but the 6 leaders, that also includes Yash, who is in this call, they finished a successful of 1 year with 60 plus classes running. So many hours of teaching kids from one center with 30 kids. Last year they ran, and this year it is 3 centers. One center which is located in Trichy in the main area, and we are also hoping to start REC Middle School. Having said the school is started and college slowly, you people are going back. So we are hoping to start the next academic year also with the 4th center. So successfully 1 to 3 centers, 25 kids to almost 60 plus kids, and just with 20 volunteers to almost 80 plus volunteers, we have reached to a massive heights. And this is the impact UNI is creating. And the main reason is definitely the college students. That is your college. I think UNI Trichy is not, there's no existence of UNI Trichy without NIT students, right? So I would take this opportunity to also thank the college and the students, whoever has joined as volunteers and leaders and made this happen. So this is a quick journey of how UNI Trichy started and where we are. So I'm going to quickly go through how you can become, you can create a difference. How can you become a volunteer? I'm going to brief you what is it to be a volunteer or a leader to lead a center, right? If you want to become a volunteer, so why should you volunteer? You will get to teach 4 plus kids. You can create an impact with 4 children. You get a teacher training before you start off teaching the kids. You get to, you also get a certificate from UNI, right? Now, Apart from volunteering, we also have a leadership community, that is, they lead a whole center that is a bunch of kids and a bunch of volunteers. Now, you get to just not impact kids, but also volunteers when you become a leader. You get to attend the national meets, and you also get a leadership training. And during national meets, you get to meet 35 different city people coming into the same room, having conversations, and also get trained to become a better leader. At the same time, you get a certificate from UNI. Now, what is the specification? What is the commitment for you to become a volunteer? You need to commit to 2.5 hours every week, 9 months of commitment, and 80% of attendance is something that we are looking for, because we need consistency when you are volunteering. Since you will be tagged to 3 or 4 kids, the kids will be waiting for you every week. You can definitely miss your classes because of emergency reasons or exams, but consistency of you volunteering is something that we look forward to. Now, coming to how you can become a leader and what's the commitment. The commitment for a leader is 8 to 10 hours. It's 15 months, that is starting from the coming Jan to the next year. And it's the same thing, 80% of attendance, right? So that's what is about the commitment. Now, how you can join our community, you can sign up. The link will be shared by Yash right now. You can click on the link, you can go apply for volunteering, and we'll connect with you in 5 days. You can also get to know more about UNI on our website. Even this link will be shared in the chat box. And you can follow us on Instagram. If you have any doubts, you can please ask me right now. Yeah, that's about it. So if you have any doubts about the volunteering, you can definitely ask me right now. So we have 3 centers in Trichy, and all of them work on Saturdays and Sundays. Usually it is in the second half of the day, and Sunday it's first half of the day. So yeah. Any doubts? Okay. We will decide which class we want to teach. What do you mean, the standard, or are you talking about the subject? Okay, what are the subjects we could be teaching? So the whole of Trichy, all the 3 centers teach English, and there's also something called mentoring program. So yeah, these are mostly it's teaching English. There's no tuitions in Trichy. Okay, the standard. You actually you can request which standard. If you're comfortable with lower grade kids, then definitely you can go for, or higher grades, that also works. Go for it, Yash.
Yeah. So I'll keep the language issue a little later, because I would like to elaborate on that. Other than that, we will decide which class we want to teach. So most likely we'll try to give you the class you want, but generally how it works is we sort of try to match you people based on the call we have with you, with the kids we have, and decide which could benefit the most from you. Like, there are some people who are extremely good at dealing with teenagers than very young kids. Like, we understand you that much through our calls, and there are some volunteers who deal with class 2 level kids so beautifully, even they enjoy, and kids want more of that. So it's not just straight choice. We try to consider most number of facts when we are pairing with you with a student, so that it's beneficial for everybody. But again, if you have a priority, depending on the space we have and depending on the people we have, we try to match that way. And medium of English is there. Teaching would be English, but there are going to be bits of Tamil because these are very Tamil background people. And for that, when someone asks me about how competent should we be in speaking Tamil, I am from Andhra, so I have like zero Tamil knowledge. But I've volunteered for a year and been leader for almost 2 years. By this Jan 10th, I finished my second anniversary of the first class I've ever been to UNI. So either in remote mode or in offline mode, you will always be paired with somebody. So, given that some rules of UNI do not allow for the safety of kids and the volunteers to have one-on-one with kids, we always take 2:3, 3:4, such combination of volunteers and students together, so that it's never a problem. Trust me, we have minimum of 40% of people who have no clue about any South Indian language and they still teach and kids learn a lot from that. So don't let that stop you. And we have few of the best volunteers that we all love the most who do not speak Tamil. Kids learn from you, you learn from the kids. So that's a two-way journey. So do not be concerned about that, I would say. And the standard of kids we have, it's depending on the center, but it's somewhere between class 2 to 9. Some programs have 9th and 10th kids, some have till 8, and some take kids under 5th class as well. So most likely it's going to be class 2 to class 8 uh, is the majority proportion. Gayatri, Keshav, and Afrin and Shakti. Did I clarity?
Thanks, Yash. Yes.
Okay, gracious.
Awesome. Thank you. Hope we have cleared the doubts that everyone asked here. But if you have any issues in signing up, or if you want to know more about something, or you want some clarity on the volunteering, please do mail us, or you can also reach out to us. So, hoping to see you on the other side. Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity, Harish. Thank you.
Ma'am, there's one more question.
Yes, yes.
The question is, what standard students are taught by UNI, basically?
Okay, the kids in Trichy, they range from first standard, second standard to 9th, 10th. So within that bracket. So yeah, 1 to 9. Yes. Any other doubts? Only English is being taught, or any other? There's only English as of now. We teach only English, and then there is a mentoring program that we take care of. I think we are qualified. Definitely, all of you are qualified to teach kids. We do start off with the training. Once you apply, the process is we have a screening call, then we have a quick interview to understand your commitments, how comfortable you are, and then the first, at least for the first 2-3 weeks, you have a proper teacher training that happens. So you will understand what is the roles and the responsibility as a volunteer, how will we contact you, how the classes will be run. So all those details along with how you can teach the kids. We have our own curriculum. So we introduce to the books. We also help you prepare for the classes. We have all resources on place. So yeah. How to sign up? There is the link that you
I have shared the link in the chat. Yeah, we'll circulate that again in the Telegram group as well. It's volunteer.unda.org.in. Also, for the question that someone asked, 3 options popping up from Trichy. As of now, you can sign up for anything. Mostly, if you are a volunteer, you will be able to sign up for 3 options. One is volunteer.unda.org.in. Second is volunteer.unda.org.in. And third is volunteer.unda.org.in. So, if And if you have any doubts, I'll share the mail. You can mail to that regarding anything at any stage of application. And for the question of online, offline class timings, we will get a little more clarity given that our college itself is struggling a little between settling online and offline. Currently, this academic year, we are doing it completely online. And given that even you guys were put in a little jargon, like some were not sure if this year continues online or offline until summer. So that clarity, I think by the time you complete your application process, even we will have a further thing. As of now, we have it on Saturday and Sunday, and most likely we are trying to keep it that way. Given we've all been students and we know how Trichy curriculum works. So right now we are doing Saturday evening and Sunday morning. But if center opens offline and we extend it to 3 to 4 days, based on your lab schedules and your comfort, you will get to choose. Most likely, given that you will be in first year, your department will have NSS slot and things of that sort. So you can volunteer on that day where you know that your schedule is free. It's not fixed, but there will be classes on different days.
Okay.
And depending on your free day, you sign up for a whole that this is the day that you attend. More details. Go ahead, Ranjit.
Okay, awesome. I think we have gone over time. I would like to conclude and thank you again. Thank you, orientation team. I think they'll be sharing the sign up link, the website link, the Instagram link, all of those, and even our mail ID. You can always drop a mail or you can let us know. Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Um, is there anything else?
Thank you so much for joining us, madam. This is really informative.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you all.